Welcome back to 2 Cents. This is Bill Coyne at 180 Personal Training Studios. And today we're going to go over another midsection stability exercise. So you might have seen in one of my last videos I covered an exercise called the side bridge. The side bridge is good for getting the obliques and the quadratus laborum activated in preparation for bigger movements. And so today we're going to go over an exercise that will prep the rectus abdominis for midsection stabilization. So this is an exercise called the McGill Crunch. So it differs from a regular crunch because the range of motion is very, very short. So we'll go ahead and show you how it works. So first, just lie flat on the ground. You're gonna have one leg extended and then one leg bent. It's gonna help stabilize the pelvis. Then go ahead and put both your hands under the low back to give it a little bit of support. And then to do the motion, you're just gonna come up slight, just until the rectus abdominis is tight, and come back down. The range of motion there is almost unnoticeable. Differs from a regular crunch because all we're trying to do is just get the rectus abdominis activated. So as we mentioned earlier, this exercise is to build on midsection stability, and that's why there's very little movement in this exercise. We're just trying to get the rectus abdominis, that sort of six-pack muscle in here, activated for midsection stability, to get the ribs locked in to the pelvis. We don't want any movement here in the lumbar spine. All the movement in this exercise should be coming from the thoracic spine, and there's very little movement that should occur, as you saw. And the reason why we want so little movement is to protect the lumbar spine, because the lumbar spine is not designed to move very much. The thoracic spine allows for a lot more movement, a lot more flex and extension than the lumbar spine. Range of motion is not important when it comes to that area of the spine. You really want to protect it by stabilizing it, by engaging the rectus abdominis, the internal external obliques, the quadratus laborum, the spinal erectors. Those are all made to just really contract and hold in place, not lengthen and shorten in the same way that the muscles of the extremities do. So to review some of the finer points of this exercise, you want this whole part of the spine, from the skull all the way through the cervical spine, into the thoracic spine, to be locked together, and you're going to be moving about the thoracic spine, keeping the lumbar spine locked in place. Remember, it's a very small range of motion, not going to be moving very much, maybe an inch or two, just enough to get the rectus abdominis activated. So use this exercise as part of your warm-up to get the rectus abdominis activated and help build midsection stability. Learn how the rectus abdominis should feel and the range of motion it should go through. Again, it's not very much, just really enough to get the ribs depressed and lock the rib cage into the pelvis. So if you got any questions about this video, be sure to check out 180pts.com. Go click on the trainer tab, look for my name, Bill Coyne, and shoot me a question. Be sure to check out the rest of the videos on our channel, like and share them, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check us out on Facebook, and stay tuned for more videos.